In April 2016, 11.5 million files of data were leaked from the Panamanian law firm Mossack Fonseca. These documents, known as the Panama Papers, exposed over 45 years of hidden financial transactions around the globe. One of the results of the Panama Papers was more legislative reform tackling the misuse and abuse of corporate entities, primarily by enhancing beneficial ownership transparency. At the Anti-Corruption Summit, held in London of that same year, countries as diverse as Sri Lanka and Afghanistan agreed to have beneficial ownership registers. Also pursuant to that summit, over 50 jurisdictions announced their intention to sign the Multilateral Convention on the Automatic Exchange of Information and implement the Common Reporting Standards, the CRS. The CRS sets out enhanced due diligence on the client onboarding process. Now in Europe, since the Panama Papers, there's been two significant anti-money laundering directives. First, the fourth anti-money laundering directive obliged the member states to have a beneficial ownership register and make that register available to law enforcement and competent authorities. The fifth anti-money laundering directive takes it a step further and makes those registers available to the public. All member states will have to have the fifth anti-money laundering directive as national law by January 2020. Now in the US, the Department of Treasury has implemented a fifth pillar of their anti-money laundering program under the US Patriot Act, and that is customer due diligence. Since the Panama Papers, now all financial institutions are obliged to collect beneficial ownership information and verify the identity of the beneficial owners of their corporate entity clients. There is also a bipartisan bill in Congress, the Counter-Terrorism and Illicit Finance Act. If and when that act passes, all new and existing companies will have to provide the Treasury their beneficial ownership information. For more information, please contact Cogency Global.